Today we're going to be going over 10 great fragrances that you could wear for formal events, whether it be a nice dinner, a nice party, some sort of meeting at your job, whatever the case may be, where you're dressing up, where you're going to be in a formal situation. Here are 10 fragrances that would work great for that. I do have one honorable mention. This one is called Remarkable People. This one has a really nice, unique champagne note, which gives it this nice, sparkling, fizzy type of quality off the top. Kind of has a little bit of a creamy dry down, a creamy base as well. It's a nice scent. I enjoy it a lot. Again, that champagne fizzy quality kind of makes it stand apart from a lot of other fragrances, and it's something that I could see myself wearing to a dinner or something like that, a little bit more dressed up, because it would be unique and it would get people's attention. It's just an honorable mention because I wouldn't reach for it in a formal event as much as some of these other ones. And I just want to throw out here before I start the list, if there are fragrances that you think should be in the list that aren't, probably because I don't own them. So if you comment, where is this fragrance, where is this fragrance, probably don't have it. So number 10 is Acqua di Gio Profumo. You've heard me talk about it a lot. You've heard other people talk about it a lot. The Profumo has a little bit of a darker edge, which makes it great for evenings, and it also makes it great for dressed up events, again, like a nice dinner, suit and tie event, things like that. This would be a great one that you could go with. This is just number 10 because there are some better ones in this list for formal events, as much as I do love the smell of this and love wearing it. So my number 10, Acqua di Gio Profumo. Number 9, we have Dior Homme Eau. So this is basically taking the place of Prada L'Homme. I get asked that all the time. Where is Prada L'Homme? Why don't you talk about Prada L'Homme? I actually prefer this over Prada L'Homme. This one's cheaper, it performs better on me, and this actually was out first. I just prefer this one over it. It gets the job done for me. Like I said, great performance, can be had for a really good price, so I do choose this one over Prada L'Homme. If you have Prada L'Homme and not this one, then that's great too. You really don't need to own both. Both are great scents. I'm just putting this one here at number 9. A very nice scent, great for formal type of events, but also great for casual. Number 8, we have Creed Green Irish Tweed. It's a very nice, soapy, clean green fragrance. This one is an older batch, which is a lot more green. The newer batches are a little bit more soapy, a little bit more slightly sweet. This one is just green all the way through. This one would be great for any sort of formal occasion, whether it be some sort of interview or maybe you're going again to some sort of meeting or something like that. You could wear this. It would do really well for you. Really couldn't go wrong with this. I don't think you're going to offend anyone with this one. So that's my number 8, Green Irish Tweed. All right, to my number 7, we have Creed Viking, yet another Creed. This one is a great scent. It's just this nice, spicy, minty, very masculine fragrance. This one would be great for any sort of formal event or dinner, and it's very versatile. This actually made it in my black t-shirt fragrances list, but it's also in this list because it is so versatile, kind of covers a wide range of occasions. And this I think could work great for an evening out, dressed up, you know, going to a nice dinner, going to any sort of formal event like that. This one would do great. People do hate on this one mainly because of the price, and it is expensive, but if you can get a good deal on it, definitely go for it. It's definitely worth smelling. I don't think it deserves the hate that it gets. You know, if you're judging it on price, yeah, the price is high, but as far as scent goes, it is a really nice scent. I do enjoy it, so my number 7, Creed Viking. All right, guys, number 6, we have Dior Homme Intense. Oops, wrong way. Made it a lot higher up than Dior Homme Eau, mainly because this one is even more classy and sophisticated. You have this nice creamy iris, and this fragrance just kind of gives us this nice, warm, luxurious smell, this kind of almost chocolatey smell. But it just smells so amazing. Works great in the winter, dressed up, very upscale, very formal smelling. And this is probably one of my favorite designer fragrances now. It's just really nice stuff. This is actually a 2017 batch, and it performs well on me. It smells good. I also have a 2014 batch, and when you compare the two bottles side by side, you can see that the 2014 juice color is quite a bit darker, but still I'm happy with the smell of this one. So just amazing stuff, guys. Perfect for an evening out. Maybe you're going on a date at a nice restaurant, some sort of event like that in the evenings, maybe during the colder weather. This one would be great. So my number 6, amazing stuff, Dior Homme Intense. Number 5, we have Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. So everyone knows this fragrance. I had to put it in the list though, just because If I had to choose one designer to recommend someone for office wear or formal events or things like that, it would have to be this one. This is just a very nice scent, very clean, can be worn literally any time of the year, can be worn for any occasion. But I think this shines in a little bit more dressed up situations, preferably in the evening. I am talking about the eau de parfum here. This one is a little bit richer, a little bit more incense heavy, and it's just amazing stuff. I really enjoy the smell of it a lot. And again, it's great for any sort of formal event, you know, interview, job meeting, whatever the case may be. Amazing stuff. So that's my number 5 Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Number 4, we have Rose de Dove Elysium. This one is the Parfum Cologne version. You could put the Extrait here if you want. I just went with this one because this one is the cheaper one and this one is a little bit easier to get. I do prefer the Extrait though, as far as performance and smell. And this stuff is amazing, guys. This would be great for any sort of formal occasion. I kind of like to describe it as a niche version of Bleu de Chanel. It gets compared to all sorts of fragrances. It gets compared to, again, Bleu de Chanel, Aventus, Sauvage. And it's basically taking into the account of the notes that it shares similar. So it shares the black currant with Aventus, it shares the grapefruit with Bleu de Chanel, and automatically people seem to kind of compare fragrances together like that. But if I had to pick one that it resembles the most, it would be off the top Bleu de Chanel, just that nice juicy grapefruit citrus opening. But it turns into something so much better and so much different, in my opinion. It really doesn't smell like any of those I mentioned. It takes the best qualities of those and they kind of create their own unique fragrance with this. And personally, like I said, people will hate on it. I personally really enjoy it a lot. I know a lot of other people that enjoy it a lot. And again, this will be great for any sort of formal occasion that you may be going to. It smells nice, it smells expensive, the quality is amazing, and that's my number 4, Rose de Dove Elysium. Alright guys, number 3 we have Baccarat Rouge 540. This is probably the most luxurious smell that I've ever smelled. It just has such a nice smell, and it's really hard to explain how it smells, but it just smells luxurious in one word. This one is unisex. Personally, I think it's pretty much right down the middle. It smells great on women, it smells great on men. I personally love wearing it, and this one is a compliment beast on my skin. I've had so many compliments from this fragrance, it's unbelievable. I really didn't think I was going to get many from this because it is different, it is very unique. It doesn't smell like your average designer fragrance or anything, but this pulls a lot of compliments for me in the evening setting, whether it be casual or formal. Again, this definitely leans formal to me. It just has this luxurious smell, but I've worn it casually before just going out, and again, pulls tons of compliments. But this is amazing stuff, guys. The performance is also very, very good. 2 sprays is really all I do with this one because this one will fill up a room really quickly. This does have a very transparent vibe, so you may spray it on and not be able to smell it that well, and you're probably thinking, wow, this isn't performing at all, and then you spray more of it on. Trust me guys, 2 or 3 sprays is really all you need with this, and people are going to be smelling you really good, and for a long period of time too. This one will last over 10 hours on my skin. Projection, again, very, very good with, like I said, 2 sprays, fills a room. And this is the EDP. There's also an Extrait version which I have smelled, and I really like the Extrait. It's a little bit less transparent smelling, a little bit more full-bodied, a little bit more refined in my opinion, and performance is even better. It really doesn't even need to be better, but it is. So either one, the Extrait or the EDP, you can't go wrong with either. I would like to get a bottle of the Extrait at some point because it's gorgeous too. It has this very nice almond note which smells amazing. But Baccarat Rouge 540, my number 3. Again, it's so luxurious, guys. You have to get your nose on this if you haven't. Number 3. Number 2, we have Creed Aventus, of course. This stuff again is very versatile, but really shines in any sort of formal occasion, whether it be a nice date, a nice dinner, a job interview, a job meeting, anything like that. You could wear Aventus and it's going to work flawlessly. So amazing stuff. Every time I talk about Aventus, I have to bring up the Aventus Lounge. If you guys have been watching my videos and you haven't joined the lounge yet, what are you doing? Are you even a subscriber of me? Come on guys, go join the lounge. It's an amazing group. You can learn everything you want to know about Aventus. You can get bottles of Aventus, you can get decants for really good prices. Just an awesome group. Definitely go check it out if you're interested in it. Just to throw out there, this batch is 17N01. I actually just wore it last night after not wearing it for a week or 2 because I've been wearing other stuff, and it just blew me away. It's really changed a lot. It's really developed a lot. It's so much more rich now. I'm not going to go too in depth in that because I know it kind of triggers some people when you talk about batches and other things like that. So my number 2, Aventus, awesome stuff. All right, guys, my number 1, we have Creed Royal Oud. This is a very nice scent. Cedar is actually the most prominent note I get. People say that there is no oud in this at all, and there is some oud. I definitely pick up on it. It's not this overpowering, stanky type of oud by any means, but it's a nice, fresh, clean oud. Creed is very good at making clean, fresh, and mass appealing scents, and they again did it great here. They took oud and they used it in a way that still smells great to pretty much everyone else around you. So Royal Oud, my number 1. This is just, again, class and sophistication. Smells so nice. Really, really good for the fall and winter formal occasions, but you could wear this in spring and summer evenings if you just limit your sprays, and if you're in a temperature controlled environment, you would be fine. But anything like that, any sort of formal occasion, wear Royal Oud, you'll be smelling very good. So my number 1, Royal Oud. So that's it for me, guys. Let me know down below what your formal fragrances are. I'd love to hear about those. So that's gonna do it, guys. Make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you, let the